All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. In our last topic, we're going to talk about CVRP, and unfortunately, it does not look like there's any update yet. I tried scouring the website to see if there's anything because it's quite possible that the information we got from actually there was a bunch of people that kept telling me that they called into the CVRP program and people told them to wait on the application because it was going to an increase $4,000 to $5,000. But we'll take a look at it again. Maybe I missed something, but definitely if you're in the chat, if you're in the stream, definitely drop if if you see any sort of increased rebate. But we'll take a look at it to see. And also, there's one thing in here that I do want to make sure all of you are aware about when you start applying tomorrow. I would still wait to apply for tomorrow because that gives it another buffer day, but just in case there's something, because you can get approved relatively quickly if you follow some of the guidelines. But I'm going to show you a part of this website where you can actually take a look. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on your Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down in the description, where you can get the best credit union and interest rate loan rates for your Tesla. But definitely check it out if you're interested, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at this. So of course, CVRP, you've probably all been to this website like I have. Really not much update, right? So of course, they changed this banner up here. It says applications must be submitted within 90 days of the purchase or lease date to be eligible for rebate. And they're kind of being really strict on for Tesla. Like, you have to literally have ordered after January 12th or 13th, around that time frame. So be very mindful of that. We've already been hearing stories where people are getting canceled if they've ordered in December, November, or anything like that. And so you have to show Tesla, and Tesla will ask, CVRP will ask for an order screenshot and all that stuff that shows that you ordered after January 12th of this year. And so looking at like the actual, vehicles, eligible vehicles, and stuff like that, they did change this site a little bit. It says here now from anywhere from 2,000 to 7,500, but they took away all the different rebates that were on the screen here, because it used to say $2,000 or it just said $2,000. So if we go to the actual, site here where you actually go to apply, really none of this has changed as well. It still just says $2,000, unfortunately, no sort of increase here as well. And even if we started going through the whole process, it still just says $2,000 right here. So maybe this might change in the next day. Of course, you can for sure bet that we will be here talking about and checking it as well. But it is kind of fortunate because we definitely heard from a handful of people that called into CVRP, the call center, this number down here right at the bottom, and they maybe for some reason they were telling people to wait, or maybe because they were low income they said wait, and maybe it was just a game of telephone with all that stuff going back and forth. But at the end of the day, there's still a lot of funding, and so here's where I would check if you are going to be waiting. There's still a good amount of funding. You can go to available funding right here, and you can see they still have $357 million left in the, kitty. And the other day, this was 361. So they've sent out $4 million checks already. So just be mindful of that, so that at least within the past couple of weeks. But they still got a good amount left. So maybe I would say start your applications tomorrow and to see. But if you are, eligible for the lower income rates of, if you have a bigger family size, maybe if you make around here but you got a bunch of kids or whatever, then you can still get the increased rebate all the way up to 7,500. So I don't know exactly what happened here, but unfortunately it is not the rumored $4,000 to $5,000 that we've been hearing for the past couple of weeks. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We try and stay ahead of it. And so let me know your thoughts. And if you're still hearing that, or if you called in within this past day, I want to hear from you. Drop it down in the comments and the questions. And I think I'm going to call them tomorrow as well to see kind of what's up. But thanks for jumping in. If you were going to go back to the live stream and then chat. But before we do that, this video is